All right. Hello, folks. How are you today? Worried about living alone in a big empty house? And retirement looming, but your mortgage isn't? See how she cut her costs with a $78,000 tiny house.
Welcome to my tiny house.
So this is your place. A 10 by 28 tiny house. 280 square feet. That's it?
That's it. Yeah, and honestly, it's been a great option for me in retirement.
That's the part I get stuck on. Retirement usually means downsizing in theory, but not always in real life.
Right, but this really worked for me, and I actually think it works for people at any stage of life.
So you're not saying this is just a retirement thing?
No, not at all. This tiny house just fits, no matter where you are in life.
Yes.
I was, and I remember walking in and thinking, whoa.
You've really made me curious.
Time out!
How did this happen?
Yeah, you know that first moment, seeing it not just on paper, but real.
Amazing.
And that piece of furniture right there, it was a big part of why I designed it the way I did.
Already thinking about how you were going to live inside it. So, let's actually step inside.
Yeah, come on in. Hi, I'm Lon. Welcome to my tiny house.
It already feels open. Wow.
That was the goal. When I was planning this house, they were doing custom homes at the time, so I got to design it exactly how I wanted.
That's a big deal.
It is. So I laid it out with the kitchen at one end so it opens right into the living room. That way everything flows and it feels more open.
I can see that. Oh my God, nothing feels boxed in.
Yup. I wanted as much storage as possible, but without it feeling overwhelming, and this really worked out for me.
These shelves, they're all open.
I love them. The open shelving makes the space feel lighter, and I even carried it across the window because it just felt like a waste not to.
That little loft up there.
I didn't even plan for that. It came with the house. It's handy because the light fixtures go there, and above it, I can put decor.
So every little spot gets used.
Exactly. I have baskets up there with photos, photo storage, and the mini split is up there too, so it's all doing double duty.
I like that. Nothing is just sitting there doing nothing.
Right. I'm not a gourmet chef, so I didn't need fancy appliances. I've got a cooktop, a microwave, and this little magical piece here.
That thing, what is that?
It's an air fryer, it's an oven, it's a toaster. It does a bunch of things, but honestly, I mostly use it as an oven.
That feels very tiny house.
Yeah. My sink is not huge, not tiny either, so I got this little divider from Dollar Tree. It just drops in, helps separate things. It's really handy.
Simple fixes.
Exactly. And the fridge is 10 cubic feet, so it's not tiny, not huge either, but it works perfectly for what I need.
Standing here, it actually feels calm.
I love the simplicity of this kitchen. When I come down in the morning and I look out that window at our little community, it's such a nice way to start the day.
So this area right here, it feels like it does a lot.
Yes, it does. This is my office space. I eat here, I work on my computer here. If I do crafts, I do them right here too.
So this one table is kind of everything.
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything, and I love that about it.
Oh, this table looks like it has a story.
It does. I was looking for something for this space. I had a little drop leaf table at first, but I wanted something bigger, something that felt like it had some history, something weathered.
Not something that looks brand new, right?
Yes, yes. And you know, I found this on Facebook Marketplace. It was kind of miraculous. It's not even perfectly flat, but it's really beautiful. I love it. Oh my God, amen.
I wouldn't want it perfect anyway.
Me neither. And right behind me, these drawers, a couple of them are for office supplies, so I can just spin around, grab what I need. It's all right there.
That makes it feel easy.
It really does. And this is where I am first thing in the morning. I come here, I get quiet, I do a Bible study, I pray.
Wow, God bless you. This is your start of the day. Nowadays, people rarely begin their day in stillness. Most get swept up in busy lives and forget to pray.
Yeah, this is my spot. Amen. That's why it's one of my favorite places in the whole house.
Very nice. So when you bought this place, what did it actually cost you?
3 years ago, the house was a little over $78,000.
That's honestly lower than most people expect.
Yeah, and the lot I'm on right now is $200 a month.
Wow, $200. That's a good price. That changes everything for retirement.
It really does. And honestly, this all started about 15 years ago.
That far back?
Yeah, I saw my first tiny house video. I don't even remember which one, but something about it just stuck with me.
What was it?
The idea of simplifying, getting down to just what you need, not all the extra stuff.
That hits a nerve for a lot of people. These days, people keep way too many things in their homes.
It did for me. A lot of it just sits there for years untouched, mostly sentimental items or stuff they think they might need someday. One day, everything started to feel overwhelming and cramped, and the urge to declutter and live more simply hit me hard.
Yeah, my place kind of looks like a storage room too. I think your story is going to inspire a lot of people watching.
From that moment on, I did everything I could to learn more about tiny houses.
Yeah, the inner struggle of letting go of your belongings.
When I was watching all those videos, I found some videos on YouTube, and some incredible videos totally changed my mind.
That's who built this.
Yes, I decided they were the ones I wanted. You know, it was so hard to find places to park tiny houses back then, but everything was eventually worked out through social media connections.
So you didn't just find a house, you found a whole place.
Yes, I feel really blessed to have gotten a spot here and to have them build my house. I could not be happier.
And this size, 10 by 28.
280 square feet. But those extra 2 feet of width compared to an 8-foot house, they make a huge difference.
It feels rounder somehow. Yeah.
That's exactly it. The whole idea was to make it feel like a little cottage. And this room, I think it shows that the most.
Yeah, especially with that fireplace.
I love it. It's so cozy.
Yeah, storage in a tiny house. That's always the big question.
It really is. I was lucky I could bring this little bookcase from my old place, and all of this here, that's my art supplies. And then books.
You had to make room for those.
I did. When I was talking to my builder, we were trying to figure out what to do with them. And he showed me these cubbies he built for his tools.
Those little square ones?
Yeah, I told him that would be perfect for books. So he built them for me, and it turned out to be exactly what I needed.
They feel made for that.
They really do. And this little table, I had it back in Washington. I got it at a garage sale.
I love it. Just simply look. It's crazy. Yes, it fits right in.
Yeah, and then a local gentleman here built this cabinet underneath. It matches perfectly. I use it to store all my shoes.
Nice.
And instead of a sofa, I brought this daybed from my condo in Washington.
That actually feels perfect for this room.
I can curl up and watch a movie. Friends can sit here. Wow, haha. There's plenty of seating, and it's really comfortable.
Plus storage underneath.
Which is huge. And honestly, sometimes I just sit here looking at my tiny house, and I can't believe I'm actually living in it.
Sounds like Taurus energy for show.
No, I'm Virgo rising.
I see something up there.
Oh, that's my air exchanger. When I was researching tiny houses, that kept coming up.
What does it do?
It constantly moves air in and out. It keeps moisture from building up, prevents mold. Because tiny houses are so airtight, even just breathing creates moisture.
So that thing is working all the time.
Yeah, and it's been awesome.
Oh, so this hallway, it feels like it's doing a lot of work.
What? Yes. This piece of furniture right here, it was a big deal when I was designing the house.
The big cube unit.
Yeah, it's one of those IKEA pieces, 5 by 5 cubes, about 6 feet tall, and I knew I would need tons of storage.
It takes up a lot of space, but it gives you even more back. I love that so much.
Exactly. It takes some of the hallway, but I still have plenty of room to walk by, and I feel like I'm gaining more than I'm losing.
That's a very tiny house way of thinking.
And the barn door to the bathroom, that was really important too.
Because it slides?
Yeah, so it doesn't swing out into this space, it just moves out of the way.
All right, let's see the bathroom.
Come on in. It's kind of amazing how much room there is. I remember when I first saw it being built, I was like, whoa.
Oh my gosh, this doesn't feel tiny at all.
Yeah, I know. I've got a sink with cabinets, plenty of storage, and a 38-inch shower.
No bathtub though.
That's probably the only thing missing, but I'm fine with that.
And that unit over there.
That's my on-demand hot water, so I can take long showers. The propane tanks are outside. They feed it.
And this archway.
The carpenter added that on his own. I didn't even ask for it, but I love it.
Although that corner looks a little low.
Yeah, I hit my head on it the first couple of times. You learn fast.
And this? Is that a washer dryer?
It is. I love it. I do small loads once or twice a day, and I don't have to go to a laundromat.
That alone is huge.
It really is. And honestly, this whole tiny house thing, it made sense for retirement. It's more affordable. I don't need all the stuff I used to have.
It feels like a new chapter.
Yes, exactly. A new phase of life, a new place. It's kind of an adventure, even though I miss my friends back in Seattle.
Still, you sound at peace with it.
I really am.
So this is the bedroom.
Yeah, this is my loft.
Wow, fantastic. It's actually bigger than I expected.
It is. I can sit up here. I can move around. It doesn't feel cramped.
That makes a big difference.
It really does. When I'm up here, I feel comfortable.
And this is where you end every day.
Yeah, I come up here at night. It's quiet. It's peaceful.
You don't feel like you're missing anything.
No, not at all. I have everything I need.
That's kind of the theme of this whole house.
Yep. I don't need a lot of stuff anymore. This space is enough.
And for this phase of life.
Yeah.
So before we wrap up, let's step outside.
Yeah, I want to show you my garden.
This feels like a whole other world.
It really is. This is my favorite spot in the summer.
You've got chairs, plants. It feels really peaceful.
Yeah, I sit out here a lot. I read, I relax.
And this screened area,
That's my mosquito net, so I can sit out here without getting eaten alive.
that changes everything.
It really does. I can enjoy the fresh air, the breeze, without worrying.
It makes this tiny house feel bigger.
Yeah, because it adds another room, an outdoor room.
And then at the end of the day,
I go back inside, up to my loft, and it feels really cozy.
that balance between outside and inside.
That's what I love about this place.
So after seeing everything, the house, the garden, the way you live here,
Yeah,
it really feels like this place gave you something new.
it did. It gave me a new chapter.
Not louder, not bigger, just calmer.
Exactly. Calmer, simpler.
And that's what you wanted for retirement.
It really is. And this tiny house made it possible.
Thank you for letting me see it.
Thank you for coming.